My name is Madeline. I'm a pro-life teenager and a former Girl Scout from Georgia. I loved being a Girl Scout because I could be with my friends and work to make the world a better place. I felt like I could make a difference. My family left the Girl Scout organization in 2009 when we discovered Girl Scouts references to pro-abortion groups in the Studio 2B books and other resources. As time passed, we found more problematic partnerships, including Girl Scout collaborations with many pro-abortion advocacy groups. I wanted to be a part of sharing this information because other families have the right to know. I want everyone to be able to make an educated decision for their daughters. The official Girl Scout curriculum really concerns me. The role models and groups Girl Scouts promotes to girls in print and online might surprise you. Let's look at the printed material first. Remember, so that all the concerns discussed can be easily verified, a detailed documentation guide for this video is available on the home pages of GirlScoutsWhyNot.com and SpeakNowGirlScouts.com. Girl Scouts' official curriculum, called the Journey Series, is used and promoted by every Girl Scout council in the United States. Through these books, Girl Scouts USA regularly promotes organizations and role models who advocate for abortion rights and sexual rights for youth. Keep in mind, a girl must work in the Journeys books to attain the highest Girl Scouts awards, bronze, silver, and gold. After years of negative press from pro-life conservative media outlets about the Girl Scout curriculum, Girl Scouts recently announced some welcome changes to the Journeys program. Promotion of literature that mocked the church and recommendation of viewing R-rated movies for 11 to 13-year-old girls has been removed. Recommendation of Media Matters for America is scheduled to be removed on reprint. Recommendation of books with explicit sexual content is scheduled to be removed on reprint. But even after the recent changes, much troubling content remains. The following summary presents content that was not on Girl Scouts' recent list of changes and edits. Through their Journey series, Girl Scouts frequently presents role models and organizations to girls who are staunch abortion rights advocates, such as the following. Dolores Huerta is a pro-choice Catholic, an avid abortion rights and Planned Parenthood supporter. In fact, Mrs. Huerta was presented Planned Parenthood's highest honor, the Margaret Sanger Award, and was honored by Call to Action, a pro-abortion Catholic dissident group. Mrs. Huerta also helped defeat California parental notification requirements for minors' abortions. She is a Girl Scout role model promoted to girls in multiple books and through the Girl Scouts Dolores Huerta patch. The Girl Scouts curriculum promotes Mrs. Huerta as a voice for good in the book Your Voice, Your World for 11th and 12th graders. She is also promoted to 4th and 5th grade girls in the Girl Scouts book Agent of Change. Girl Scouts of the USA has endorsed the Dolores Huerta patch. Patch requirements send girls to DoloresHuerta.org, where young girls can find praise for Planned Parenthood and live links to the websites of Planned Parenthood, California Latinas for Reproductive Justice, and Feminist Majority Foundation, to name a few. Also, the patch requirements for 6th grade and up tell girls to visit the websites of Now.org, LeagueOfWomenVoters.org, and Ms. Magazine. All offer support for abortion rights. Girl Scouts names Betty Friedan and her pro-abortion organization, National Organization for Women, as a voice for good, not once, but twice, in the book Your Voice, Your World, on pages 67 and 68. Mrs. Friedan is a well-known abortion rights advocate and the founder of the National Abortion Rights Action League, also known as NARAL. Girl Scouts has a history of working with Mrs. Friedan. She served as a Girl Scouts of the USA board member for 12 years, from 1974 until 1986. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn and her organization, the American Civil Liberties Union, also called the ACLU, are named by Girl Scouts as a voice for good in Your Voice, Your World on page 42. Elizabeth Gurley Flynn served as the national chairman of the Communist Party and was arrested, charged, and convicted for conspiracy to overthrow the U.S. government. Flynn's organization, ACLU, supports the HHS mandate and abortion rights. Gloria Steinem is presented to girls as a women's rights activist who started the story of sisterhood. Now it's up to you to keep the story going and growing. Mrs. Steinem is a well-known staunch abortion rights advocate and is a big promoter of Planned Parenthood. At a Planned Parenthood anniversary celebration, she pledged her deep support for the nation's largest abortion provider, saying, "There's no group or organization I would rather celebrate than Planned Parenthood." Is this the kind of activist Girl Scouts is trying to groom? Girl Scouts also promotes many other abortion rights advocates and pro-abortion politicians like Harriet Woods, Geraldine Ferraro, Billie Jean King, and more. Very few pro-life role models are presented. The curriculum is heavily skewed towards role models who support abortion. Through the Journey series, Girl Scouts encourages girls to research or work with many abortion rights advocacy organizations. In the book Your Voice, Your World, girls are told to surf and explore organizations such as Amnesty International and Population Council. When girls follow Girl Scouts' recommendation, they will find that these organizations support Planned Parenthood and abortion rights. Girl Scouts' book, titled Agent of Change, asks 4th and 5th grade girls to work with Sierra Club in a Take Action project. Through Sierra Club's Global Population and Environment program, they advance global reproductive health, which we know, according to our U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton, includes abortion. Sierra Club's partners and collaborators in this project include Guttmacher Institute, Planned Parenthood, CQs, and many other abortion rights advocacy groups. In Your Voice, Your World, Girl Scouts urges girls to consider a career as an ACLU lawyer. We've already discussed the fact that ACLU fights for abortion rights. It's bad enough that Girl Scouts honors ACLU's communist founder, but now they suggest girls should go work for this organization? The Girl Scouts printed curriculum instructs girls to visit several websites to learn more about advocacy. One recommended site is idealist.org. On this resource, girls can search for careers in advocacy. There are over 100 listings for jobs or intern opportunities at Planned Parenthood. Girls can even view job opportunities for groups that advocate for sex worker rights, like the magazine Spread, a quarterly glossy magazine by and for sex workers and those who support their rights. I could share many more examples of pro-abortion groups and resources that Girl Scouts promotes to girls. What is really sad is that we couldn't find one single pro-life group that Girl Scouts recommends to girls in the Journey's printed materials. Girl Scouts states that they don't take a position on abortion, birth control, or girl sexuality, so I don't understand why many of Girl Scout recommended resources promote abortion rights advocacy and reproductive rights, but none promote the pro-life position. The Journey series also constantly promotes their parent organization, the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts, commonly referred to as WAGs. The printed materials tell girls they are part of WAGs, they are members of WAGs, and instructs the girls to visit wags.org. The WAGs website promotes sexual rights for youth, contraception, comprehensive sex ed, and other disturbing content. You'll learn more about the deep concerns surrounding Girl Scouts USA and their funding and support of WAGs in Part 2 of this video series. If Girl Scouts leaves a girl's sexuality to the family as they claim, why are they constantly pushing WAGs, a group who promotes sexual rights for youth and other controversial issues related to sexuality? In addition to the Girl Scouts Journey series, I'm also very concerned about the official Girl Scouts blog, where girls are repeatedly provided live links to resources promoting sexually explicit and pro-abortion content. Let's take a look at the resources the Girl Scouts blog has promoted to girls in recent months. In March 2012, the Girl Scouts blog provided live links to the websites of Marie Claire, Alternet, and iVillage, as the groups have in some way recently promoted the Girl Scouts organization. If Girl Scouts USA wants to boast that these media outlets are recognizing them, well, okay, but why provide a live link to these websites that contain sexually explicit content to girls? Earlier in 2012, the Girl Scouts blog provided girls a live link to an article on Jezebel.com entitled, OMFG, There's a New Girl Scout Cookie? We all know that Girl Scouts no longer requires girls to honor God in the Girl Scouts Promise, but now they promote blasphemy? And you don't even want to know what else girls can find on the Jezebel site. Definitely an adult R-rated site. Jezebel even offers abortion Mad Libs? The official Girl Scouts USA website contains multiple links to Jezebel.com. Visit the documentation guide that accompanies this video to see more examples of Girl Scouts' troubling curriculum. You can also view the page scans and blog posts that I shared with you. In addition to the disturbing content in the Girl Scouts curriculum and on the official Girl Scouts blog, many families are concerned that Girl Scouts USA funds, promotes, and partners with the World Association of Girl Guides and Girl Scouts. In Part 2 of this video series, Anne, mother of 4 from Missouri, will show how each American Girl Scout is connected to WAGs and why this is so troubling. And will also share how Girl Scouts USA works with other pro-abortion organizations.